Nazdar ľudia. A vítam vás zase po ultra mega giga dobe pri streame s Kingdom Deliverance. Minule sme skončili tu, hej. Našli sme prácu týmto našim starým kamarátom, hej. No a dneska zase pohneme s tou questlineou, hej. Máme tu na questík Zajatec. Máme ísť do horného sálu v Ratajoch. A niečo ohľadom mrchojedov tam bude. No, konečne som sa k tomu dokopal zase. Po niekoľkých streamov zo Star Wars som to do Fallen Order. Tak som to šupol dneska, aby konečne zase tá séria ožila, aby sme vedeli, že vôbec existuje, nezabudli na ňu. Takže sme Rataje, môžeme ísť. Jindricha som tu chudáka zanedbával niekoľko dní, no možno týždňov. Taktiež som to dosť gamesil ten Ghost Runner demo, hej. Díky Kubo, že si mi to odporúčal stiahnuť, hej. Teraz si budem na tom závislý jak na Metal Gear Risingu Revengeance, keď som to prvýkrát hral. Pretože proste ten kombat je taký fluid, hej. To ako v Cyberpunku, keď boli tie katany a všeličo možno čo som skúšal, tie HDC nožiky, tak len do určitej miery to malo proste ten taký feel, ten nádych proste, že to je tak štýlovo proste sa bojuje s tým, ale tak proste je to také, tam no. Takže preto asi ten Ghost Runner to bol pre mňa lepší, hej, ohľadom toho štýlu. Toho boja s katanou teda. Najprv som si to myslel, že to bude úplne hard, ale zatiaľ to vyzerá, že je to celkom fajné. Ako občas proste to, stane sa, že tam skápem na niektorých veciach, no a ešte potom to DLCčko, ak sa mi tá hra až tak zapáči. Možno to aj streamovať budem niekedy. Kto vie. Ale teraz ideme za Hanušom.
I'm afraid you were right when you said these hostilities wouldn't end at Probislavitz.
That comes as no surprise.
What has happened?
My men reported 2 more attacks today.
Ah, Henry. I'm glad you're here. It seems like we'll have another task for you. Come and join us.
My lord,
Ako inak.
Greetings, lad.
the bandits raided a few remote hamlets, but that's the least of our worries. They also attacked Merhoyed, and that's a much more serious matter.
Merhoyed? Matthias is working there.
They attacked right after the battle in Probislavitz. Bastards were probably trying to prove they're still strong.
Jeden z našich kamarátov to pracuje dokonca, no.
Villagers held them off, and they even took one captive. He's wounded, but we can still interrogate him.
Your Graces, I hope I'm not intruding.
On the contrary, Master Tobias. Unlike Bernard, you are the bearer of good tidings. Or so I gather from the coin you carry. Tell me, how many groschen did we find in Probislavitz?
My lord, I'm sorry, but my news is no better than Captain
No,
Bernard's. These coins are very good. That is to say, well-made facsimiles, as we call them.
What? I don't give a what you call them. I want to know what they're facking worth.
That's just it, sir. They're worth nothing.
Are you saying what I think you're saying, Master Tobias? This here
is just a pile of copper.
Kurva! Fuck!
Plated with silver, so it's still of some worth.
Kurva! Fuck!
Is it a lot of work to make such counterfeits, Master Tobias?
I should say so, sir. Highly demanding work. Especially to make such plausible forgeries. They would need a well-hidden foundry, several craftsmen, and a source of material.
But they could just be brought in from somewhere else, could they not?
Well, they could, but then again, the silver mines are nearby, and these groschen seem freshly minted, so...
So we are facing a foe who has almost limitless sources of coin. That's all we need. Well, gentlemen, it's clear what we have to do. Interrogate that captive bandit, find out their numbers, and promptly cut off their supply of money. Otherwise, they'll soon have another encampment.
Yeah.
They haven't already.
I doubt it, sir. Merhoyed wouldn't have been able to hold them off if they did.
Well, lad, I said we'd have work for you, but it never crossed my mind there would be this much. You've already proved your worth as an investigator. so I'm putting my faith in you again. Go to Merhoyed and question that captive. Find out where those brigands are hiding, how many there are, and what they're planning. And while you're at it, see if you can find some clues as to where this counterfeit coin is coming from.
Very well, sir.
Good luck. We're counting on you. All of us. Come report to me as soon as you know anything. I'll be at the lookout point near Talmberg.
Well. Tak. Je sa do Mrchojedov. My sme tam raz boli. No teda ja. Čo sa stalo s Matejom? Pán Matej. Tu na niekde v tých Mrchojedoch by mal byť. Trošku na hovno, keď Hans, ty vole... Ptáček, ty vole, má rovnakú vecičku na koňovi, jak ja. Čau, ahoj, Štefan, vítam ťa na streame, kámo. Ako sa máš? Ako prebieha tento víkend pre teba? Dneska teda. Ja to mám ako vždycky, znudený som, furt. Sa mi chce spať, ale tak zároveň proste sa mi nechce. A už sa to celkom dosť dlho ťahá, aj keď víkend nemám. Takže proste fascinujúce. No dúfam, že to nedojdeme, kým už bude tma. Dobre, ignorovať ozbrojenca. Boh vie, kto to je. Počkať, nažereme sa, hej. Si pokazený chleba. Čo ty? Čo stalo?
What the hell is going on? Why are you standing around yelling in the middle of the road?
For Christ's sake, lad. Don't you hold your life dear? There's a plague in Merhoyed. Go while you still can.
Sir Radzig Kobbler sent me. I can help you.
You've a good heart, boy, but take my advice. Nothing good awaits you here. May the Lord watch over you. The devil take you.
Čo som ti tako spravil, že ma musíš uražať? Že som stal v ceste, musel si ma len obísť. More, kamo. Už mrcho je, no. A je to naviazané na vedľajšák dokonca. Takže, sa ideme pozrieť, čo kde sa stalo. Tam mám mŕtvého koňa. What the fuck? OK. Som myslel, že to je najprv nejaká, ty vole, socha, ale potom len to. Ale to je proste len koň, ktorý nebol nažratý, alebo ako. Šeniek. More. Ten by mal byť niekde tu na v tých stajniach, ak si na to. Ten Matej. Ak si teda dobre pamätám, keď som tu bol naposledy. Melichár. Celkom dobré, aj keď posledných pár mesiacov som proste unavený. Ale vyčerpaný a mám všetko zahotovený príbeh. No, to poznáme. Však aj ja to také teraz mám a ja neviem prečo vôbec. Melichár, ty vole, flygun. Ty more.
No news has reached Ratai of any disease here. But I'm here now, and I can help you.
Well, since you serve Sir Adzig, you might be of some use. If anyone can be.
Tell me what to do.
There's a stable hand living with us here, Matthias.
Yes, I know him.
And he knows some girl who helps out in the monastery infirmary. Johanka, I think her name is. She might know someone to turn to, if she's actually there.
Okay.
Very well. I'll go to the monastery. It's probably our best hope.
Thank you. At least for taking the trouble. But then, even if you cared nothing for us, the prisoner's got the pestilence too. He'll die without help.
If I have to go to the monastery, I need to know as much as possible about the disease. I'll definitely need to know its symptoms. They're bound to ask me that.
It's hard to say. My wife is feverish. Others have the chills. I heard some are throwing up.
Presvedčí o Google teda zase? Myslel, že to, že tu misiu si už prešiel. Či počkaj, ty máš tu len to. Ty len to aktivitu zase opakuješ.
I've daubed lime on the afflicted houses, but don't stay too long in those homes.
That I can promise you.
God be with you.
Dobre, no. Chujedy. Čo s toho s Matejom? Tu niekde by mal byť ten prevít. Srada taká to veselá muzika tu je.
God be with you.
Johan. Čo sa tu stalo?
What's happened here?
Things are bad. Very bad. First we get attacked by them brigands. Barely come out of that alive, and now the plague.
Plague, you say?
Indeed so. Something's up with the village. Even the livestock are dying. It's a gruesome sight.
Huh.
Tell me more about this plague. It sounds terrible.
Worse than you can imagine. The whole stud, livestock, sheep, chickens, all dead or dying. No doubt the people will be next. Melika's old woman's taken to her bed, and it doesn't look good. Straw's wife and brother, more and more.
I'm sorry to hear it. I'm looking for Matthias. He works as a stable hand at the stud farm.
Matthias? The brigands got him, poor lad. He's lying wounded at the stud.
Who attacked you?
I don't know, some bandits. Ever since Skalitz was raised, they've been marauding the whole province.
I heard the bandits didn't get very far here, though.
Luckily, young Straw saw them still over by the cross and woke the whole village. We even captured one. He's tied up now at Melika's place. But then the disease came.
Dobre.
Thanks. That'll be all for now.
May the Lord watch over you.
Fuck.
Hal? You're a sight for sore eyes. What are you doing here?
It's good to see you too, Matthias. Sir Radzig sent me here to investigate the raid.
Sir Radzig? Looks like you've come up in the world, mate. You're here as his envoy?
Ah.
He took me into his garrison.
Hal, the blacksmith's boy, in the service of his lordship. Who'd have ever thought it? My luck hasn't been so good.
You survived. That's something to thank God for.
True enough. If I were in your shoes, I'd get the hell out of here. There's some disease spreading.
Disease?
Folk are saying it's the plague. Whatever it is, it's bad. It started the day after the raid. First the horses got sick, then other animals, and now people are falling ill too.
Oh, damn!
Huh.
Are you alright?
Well, at least I haven't caught the sickness.
But you've been hurt?
It happened during the raid. One of those damn bandits fell on me, horse and all. My arm's badly broken, but better than a broken neck.
Tell me about the raid.
What do you want to know?
I know you've got courage enough for any man, but how did a bunch of untrained villagers manage to hold off armed bandits?
One of the village lads caught sight of them coming through the woods and told Melekar, who roused the whole village, and everyone grabbed what they could. Pitchforks, axes, flails, and we went out to face them.
What? You mounted an assault against them?
Aye, and that was the key. It was the last thing those whoresons expected. A few of them still managed to break through to the village, probably wanted to torch it. But even the women here were armed with what they could find, and they took the bastards by surprise.
Dobre.
Can you describe the raiders?
I don't know. They came at dusk, so you couldn't see their faces. About 20 of them. They weren't humans, though. They spoke Czech.
You talked to them?
No. They were shouting at us. They were very sure of themselves to begin with, but when we hit them in the woods, they didn't look so brave.
Chudáci, no.
I hear one of the raiders was taken captive. I'd like to question him.
Aye, old Melekar let him have it over the head with a flail, and now he's locked up in the barn. But be careful.
Why's that?
That fucker killed young Straw, and his old man's sharpening his sickle for him. Melekar still hasn't decided what to do with him.
I understand old Straw wants revenge, but first I have to question that bandit. What happens after is no skin off my nose.
Good luck, then.
Dobre.
About this sickness. When did this plague start?
The day after the raid. The horses were lying down in the stable, so we knew something was up. By afternoon, they were all dead. Then other animals started getting sick, one after the other, and then people.
What are the signs that someone's getting sick?
I don't leave the house much, but folk complain of fever and shakes. Some are throwing their guts up, and others are spewing from the other end.
Has anyone died from it?
Aye, old Verba. Although he was already on his last legs, so no one knows for sure if it was the plague that got him. Either way, the animals are dropping like flies, and people will end up the same for sure.
Who's ill now?
I don't know. What with my arm the way it is, I don't go outdoors much. But I know Melekar and Straw have sick ones at home.
Dobre. Ešte sa môžeme popýtať tu na... Že koľkých z tej dediny to vôbec to postihlo. Takže to je tiež dôležité zistiť.
Brother, dearest brother, is that you?
Yes, it's me, your, brother.
Everyone is nearly here. We need to get to Skalitz for the fair.
Tell me, brother, how are you feeling?
Wait, you're not my brother? You're one of those brutes. Brother, lock the door. They're back again. Please, God, no.
Brother, don't you recognize me? It's me. I'm your brother. I was gone for a long time. I've come back home for Advent, remember?
Yes, yes, I remember. Give me a drink of water, brother. Oh, I'm thirsty, terribly thirsty. I feel like I'm burning in hell. I can drink a pitcher of water and right away I'm parched again. God be with you.
OK. Dobre, no tak tu tam je zakázaný, hej. Prešiel kamarádame prístupom s tým už, takže som nám prechádzal GTA, ale už ten prístup nemám, takže brať si tú rozdiel a ja pekne opakujem misie tam, kde som bol. OK. Dobre, kamo. Tak si to už zase, to opakovanie toho.
Who are you? Can't you see we have the plague cross on the door?
My name is Henry. I'm going to the monastery to get help.
It's long past time. The Lord's already taken my poor Anthony. And what do you want from me?
I need to know how the illness afflicted your husband.
Yes, I'll tell you everything. But first help me bury my husband. I'm too weak. And Melichar said the dead should be buried at once.
Tell me first. I need to go around other infected houses too. But then I'll be back and I'll help you.
Thank you.
Vrtuľníky ma zabijú a to sa nedá ovládať, no. Však to sa naučíš, tie vrtuľníky sú len to.
Anything else?
Tie vrtuľníky sú ako o niečo ľahšie než lietadla hlavne.
He was writhing all night through. He must have hurt terribly.
Thank you.
Anthony, my a kid, help!
Čo?
Over there.
What the fuck? Však chcela, aby si ho pochoval, ne? OK, I don't understand. Ja fakt nerozumiem tomuto. Ja som mal si vykopať skôr ten hrob iba. OK, dobre, tak díky, no. Takže zase za Melichárom, ty kokos. Bohatstvo jeho. Neskutočné.
Are you Melic? I need to...
And why?
Henry.
I'm sorry.
No news. Tell me what...
There's a
Yes?
and he knows if she's actually.
Very well.
Thank you.
If I have to...
It's hard. Other still.
Very well.
I've daubed. May the Lord watch over you.
No dobre, a hniezdo tu niekde majú v prdeli.
If you want to go in, talk to Melichar. Good day to you.
Huh.
What's happened here?
Things are bad. Very
Plague.
indeed so.
Did you put up...
We most...
Good on you.
We gave them...
Who attacked...
I don't know.
Who are...
That's right, you're not from around here, are you? Melichar's the one... Or was.
Where will I...
If you stand...
I'd like to talk...
I see.
Top...
Worse than you...
I'm sorry to hear... I'm looking for...
Matthias.
I heard the...
Luckily, young Straw...
Thanks.
Farewell.
Dobre. Takže. Ideme za tým Matejom. Si zoberme zase tie informácie pohodené od toho.
How?
It's good to... Sir... He took me into...
How? My luck has...
Did you survive?
True enough.
Disease?
Focus...
Damn! Are you...
Well...
But you... Tell me...
What do...
I hear one... Why's that?
Good luck.
Can you just... You talk?
Dobre. Pekne to popreskakujeme, lebo tak...
A few...
Pani choroba.
When did...
By afternoon, they...
What are...
I don't leave the house much, but folk complain of fever and shake.
Has anyone died from it?
Ide sa Melichárom po autogram. Kevy, no.
Who's ill?
I don't know.
Can I ask you...
I haven't...
Dobre. Neviem, prečo som teraz vyskočil, ale okej, no. I guess. Taký menší tari parkour. Si to spravíme a poďme sa spýtať ešte na ďalších hento. Nazdar. Neviem, tu šedivku asi hento, potom hento. Kúpim nejakého lepšieho koňa. Ale neviem, ktorý je ten najlepší a... Mám 10k. Za to by som si mohol kúpiť nejakého poradného, možno. Takže. Všelijaké možné domy, ty vole. Pre istotu bude dobre sa spýtať na to. What?
What? Have you come for my wife? You're out of luck. I'm old Straw, don't you know? Straw! You've taken my son. but you shan't take my wife, you bastard.
I've come to help your wife.
To help her over to the other side, isn't that God's own truth?
I don't have time to explain everything to you. I need to...
So you don't have the time? Come here, you fucker.
Ale vážne. Robíš prdel zo mňa, ne?
Kurwa fix!
Vážne, melichár. Bože, sláma. Dobre. Tak ja som to ešte pre hovno úplne.
Leave me be, all of you.
Dobre. Sám som tu nás mlátil pre nič za nič, lebo mi nevyšiel tento presvedčovací ček. Aj keď som myslel, že mi to vyjde. To je zaujímavosť. What the fuck? Nejaký len ohorelý ohník, no dobre. Ideme už riešiť do toho kláštora pohodeného. Slechy Zajatca. Môžeme ešte ísť tam. Spýtať sa na tú chorobu ďalej. Poď, skáč. Šedivka for fuck's sake, poď. Kašľať na jogu, idem fotiť, mám tu ako vedľajšiu misiu. Dobre, no. More, fakt s týmito bránami tu na všetko blokuje to tu. Fakt není možné.
Who are you?
My name is...
It's long, and what do you want?
I need to know...
Yes.
Tell me...
Thank you. My husband had the...
Anything else?
He had great...
Thank you.
Dobre, tak vykopať hrob asi, no. Práve je to teraz normálne, aby nás nezbuzerovala za to, že sme to. My sme tu zobrali telo z postele hen na drzovku. Dobre.
My beloved.
It's done.
Thank you. Now please take him there. Oh Lord.
Dobre, už nás nezdrbe za to, že tu bereme telo. Som si mal asi vylepšiť to hento blbinu, aby som mohol vôbec sa hýbať poriadne, keď nosím telo. A potom sa mi zdá, že sa dá ešte spýtať na viacej z toho. Tak.
Will you please tell me about his illness?
Certainly.
No.
My
Paráda.
husband had the fever all over.
Anything else?
He had great pains in his belly. He said it felt like it'd been stuffed with rocks. He was writhing all night through. It must have hurt terribly.
Thank you.
To je všetko.
Will you please tell me?
Certainly. My husband.
Anything
Fakt?
else? Thank you.
To je všetko, čo mi povie? Pocestný, no. Čo, asi skôr polka z tej dediny je nakazená? Ne, celá. Mi to príde, že celá je. Dáme si fakľu a ideme cez tento. Prečo mám deequipnutý meč? To neviem. A luk tiež. Tak. Lebo tak keď tam dorazíme, tak tam bude asi tma už určite a potom nás budú buzerovať za to, že nemáme fakľu v noci a že sme zlodej. Prevícky jeden, no. Neboli byť tak ďaleko od pravdy, keď sme už to tam raz alebo dvakrát sa snažili vykrádať. Udrbal som im kľúčik hento od zakázaných kníh a všeličoho možného. A keď bude to misia v tom kláštore, tak sa tam pôjdeme nakúknuť. A nejak sa to pokúsim vyspeedrunovať, pretože no... Vážne, sú tam veci, ktoré hento... Je to otrávny level a neznášam ho. Fakt? To nepreskočí vôbec, ten kôň, keď to chcem. Ale ten kláštor, ty kokos, vyzerá úplne masívne oproti tým ostatným. More. Samé kríky tu sú. Si pamätám, ako som tu raz došiel touto stranou a proste krúžil som... What the fuck? Čo to tu je? OK. Čo to za zaujímavosť pre Boha? Však to sú len kamene a rozdrbané ohnisko nejaké. Prečo to vôbec označujú ako zaujímavosť? To mi nejak nevychádza. Taktiež tu je type, ktorý ja to nám mám dať questíky na bandické kempy okolo Skalice. Kde už sú viacej oarmorovaní typci. Takže to potom spravím asi tiež mimo toho. Ak teda budem mať na to náladu. Schválne. Dobre, pán Nikodým. Viem, že som tu u teba bol. Počkaj, ozaj, ako je hento tréning. Dovednosti, piatstvo, alchymia na dvojke, no tak tá alchymia je u nás fakt na hovno. Johanka, no. Poď, kecaj.
Johanka?
Henry?
I'm glad to see you.
Me too. I heard that you're doing well.
Not right now. Matthias sent me.
Matthias? My god, did something happen?
I don't know if you've heard about it, but Merhoyed was attacked.
Oh God! How is Matthias?
Wounded in the arm. He's being brave about it, but his injury looks bad.
I need to see him.
Before you go, there's something else.
What?
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Merhoyed. Their livestock has died off, and now the people are coming down with it too. I thought maybe someone here might know what to do.
Merciful heavens. How awful. It's a good thing you've come here. If there's any hope, this is the place to find it. You need Brother Nicodemus, the monastery physician. He may know how to deal with it.
Very well, I'll try to find him.
Come back when you know more.
Thank you, Johanka.
No, dobre, savieme si to pre istotu tu na.
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Merhoyed. Johanka said that you might be able to advise.
A disease, you say? How intriguing.
Yes, it's very interesting, but can you help these people?
I can't say at this point. I need to find out a little more. Tell me, has the whole village come down with it?
I expect so, or why would they be so fearful about it?
Merhoyed? Isn't there a stud farm there? And what of the animals? Did they get infected too?
Yes, there's a stud farm. And they've all died off. The horses, the cattle, chickens, and now it's got to the people.
That is most intriguing. What are we to do about it? Do you know the symptoms?
Yes, more or less.
Excellent. I have several extensive volumes here in the library. Describe the epidemic, including the symptoms, and we could take some guidance there. Can you read?
Yes, I can.
Excellent. So follow me to the scriptorium.
Dobre.
So, where shall we start?
Evidently there's something amiss in the digestive tract.
In the what?
The digestive tract, Henry.
Right.
The trouble lies between the mouth and the arsehole.
Uh-huh. Sure. Just so.
We can rule nothing out at this stage. You look in the Breviarum de Sickness Causa. It's a renowned manuscript from Salerno, written by one Johann of St. Paul.
But I don't know Latin.
Fortunately for you, our brother librarian is translating these momentous medical works into the common tongue, so you can still be of use. Study the breviary carefully and compare the symptoms with the recorded cases. That will guide us. I'll try the proven classics, Avicenna and his Canon Medicinae, and Galen's magnum opus, the Ars Medicinalis.
Farewell.
OK, dobre. More.
Quiet.
Jo, to je rozhodne tá otrava tej vody. Lebo tam ten jeden typek blúznil z toho.
I think I have it.
Yes? And what do you make of it?
It's poisoning from tainted water.
Really? That sounds rather unlikely. But if Master Johann of St. Paul's says so, who am I to contradict him? We shall have to prepare some medicine at once.
I could help with that.
I won't get any sleep.
Really?
I just won't get any
Yes.
sleep.
I know my way around the alchemistic arts.
An ordinary fellow who knows the arts of physic? Who would have thought it? Excellent. I'll give you the recipe. And you have
Dobre,
my
dúfam, že to
permission to
nedodrbáme.
make use of the monastery laboratory.
I'll get started right away.
I, meanwhile, shall head straight to, where was it again?
Merhoyed.
Oh, yes, Merhoyed. I'll take Johanka with me. She has no equal in caring for the sick. Once you have the medication ready, hurry after me.
Thank you, Brother Nicodemus. There's one man there who needs your care more urgently than anyone. He's an important witness in the investigation of some murders.
Out of the question. I shall spend time with the sick in order of their medical needs, not your worldly needs.
Dobre, no. I guess. Dobre, pán Nikodým. Je pripraví liek.
Quiet.
Dobre. Kozlík, bodlák, voda. Jo, aj uhlie. Dobre, fajn. Takže. Čistá voda a 2 hrsti bodláku. Dobre. Podlak vhož do kotlíku a povarnu. A ja to môžem tam vrátiť, ak chcem. Kotlík. Ďalší bodlák. Špni to tam a...
I just can't.
Dve otočky. Presypacie hodiny. Ja nemám kozlík. Ja nemám kozlík do pitvora. Ja nemám kozlík. Do rici. Ale... Ja potrebujem to. Potrebujem liečivé byliny, more. Dobre. Kozlík. To chcem. Všetko kľudne zoberiem. More. Pán, ty vole, Walter White, ty vole, tu budem váriť, vole, veci. Dobre, vyskladaj to tam. Voda. Vrsi bodlákov, bodlák. A 2 povarenia otoč.
happened to my family.
Tak.
Please help me. Quiet. Please help me.
Ne, more. Bože. To tam asi hodilo, to som to drbal.
Quiet.
Yes, mám to. Nejakým zázrakom som to dokázal. Fajné, fajné. To som happy. Tak. Dobre. A teraz späť do dzeziny. Well. Dúfajme, že to sme dobre povedali, že celá dedina to má, no. Nejaký týpek, ty vole, randomák. Tam chodí v tme proste v lese. Jediné, čo je najhoršie robiť v tme je bojovať, pretože ako s jednou rukou v jednej ruke fakľa a v druhej meč, potom ešte máte tú sklapavaciu helmu, ktorá vám to videnie tiež obmedzí. Tak to je proste potom pain. No dobre. Takže. No dobre, staminu som ti vyplýtval, no sorry. Ale celkom dlho vydrží, keď na to pomyslíme. A ak si kúpime ešte lepšieho koňa, schválne si to vygooglím, že aký je tam najlepší a kde sa ho dá kúpiť. Jo, to si ty, Nikodým, ne? Nazdar, kámo. Som ho dobehol nejakým zázrakom. A Johanka tu je. Dobre. Tak. Kde je ten hentom? Matej, more. Ten žije, či ne? Lebo on vyzerá tak, že proto to hento. Že proste zdechol. nazdar vy dvaja. No pán Nikodým tam ani nedobehol, ale je v tej oblasti už.
So, here I am. How are things looking?
It doesn't look good at all, my boy. Do you have the potion?
Yes, here it is.
I'll take 4 doses, you take the rest, and let's split up. I'll see to the Straw family, while you deal with Melikar's wife and the rest. They wouldn't let me go near that prisoner. They want him to suffer. Despite his terrible crimes, to treat a fellow mortal soul like that.
Perhaps I'll be able to convince them. I promised I'd bring them help, and I've kept my word. They must let me go to him.
I hope so, but in the short while I've been here, I've found the locals to be rather stubborn.
Farewell.
Oh well. Porozdávame to len to. Ty tam máš samé slavné Melikára z Nikodým, už len Bičan tam chýba. No. Jo, samé možné to, samé známosti.
Brother, is that you? We have to hitch up the sled.
Yes, the sled. Just you drink this and you'll be fine.
Is this holy water, brother?
It is. Drink some and give it to the others in the house too. Brother Nicodemus will come to check on you.
Oh, Mama. Mama. Leave me be. I want to sleep.
Dobré. Takže infikovaní hento typci v domoch.
Good day to you.
Dobre.
God be with you.
Tak. Kde komu všetkému to podať? Tu nás sa mi zdá, že ešte.
You're back?
Yes, and I have something to make you well again.
Good Lord above. Thank you for showing us your mercy.
Drink this and give it to everyone in the house. I've also brought someone who will take care of you until you get back on your feet.
Thank you, Good Samaritan.
OK. Ešte niekto by tu mal byť, presa. Alebo chrápe týpek? To je pán Melichár.
We found out what could be the cause of the affliction.
And?
You should check where your water's coming from. Nicodemus and I think that it comes down to poisoning.
It'd be hard to poison the spring, but what about the well? Good Lord, that's difficult to believe.
I have my suspicions.
The bastards weren't satisfied with killing young Straw. The fucking bastards! God be with you.
Dobre. Však ale všetkým som to už podal, ne? Tu na ešte barák. Si predstavujem, keby tam bol bič a nahrali by sme tam v stredoveku 5 proti 5, no, to by bolo.
Leave me be, all of you.
Dobre, pán Slama asi nebude mať nič. Pretože som ho zmlátil, chudáka. No, dobre. Dobre, pán Melichár.
I brought some help, as promised. Will you let me see the prisoner?
I will let you, I will. Of course I will. My boy, if you've really brought a potion to rid us of this scourge, I'll let you do anything.
Ah, whether I've managed to rid you of the scourge, that remains to be seen. It'll take a few days before we know whether the potion worked.
I know, but even so, just the fact that someone cares, that means a lot to us.
Si mi ukázal pakača?
Thank Brother Nicodemus. Without him, there'd have been no potion.
I'll do that. Now open up that shed. Good luck to you.
Go away. Leave me alone. Go away. Leave me alone.
Jestli se ty kokosem to... Úplně na maděru z toho.
Now let's wait and see what happens.
Punish?
No, ale potom sa ešte budem musieť vychrápať porádne.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Who are you?
My name is Henry, and I'm investigating on behalf of Sir Radzig Kobyla.
Oh, I see. You'll have an easy job with me, boy.
How so?
I won't give you any problems.
That's sensible of you.
I'm a sensible man. Only I'd like to get it over quick and not keep the Rattay executioner busy too long, if you catch my drift.
I understand.
What do you want to know?
Everything. First, tell me who's behind all this. Who do you follow?
I follow the coin, lad. We all do.
That's not news to me, but who pays the coin?
I got my pay from Runt, like all the men in Pribyslavitz. And Runt got his money from the chief, and the chief had the coin minted.
Who's the chief? The bandit leader?
Bandit? If he heard you say that, he'd have your head on a spike. That's the kind of man he is. Nobody knows much about him, though. Only that he ain't Czech.
So he's a foreigner? German?
Don't think so. For sure he ain't Czech. And he's got plenty of coin. I'd stake my neck on it. He's got noble blood in his veins.
Judging by how he looks?
More by the way he talks. Any man can dress up like nobility, but he spoke all la-di-da, like a lord.
You're an
Where's
item.
that chief of yours now?
I've no idea. After Pribyslavitz, he ordered us to raid Merhoyed, but he wasn't with us. He went off who knows where. I don't reckon he'll
Však
be
tak
out of
taký
your hair for
veliteľ
long.
by asi s nimi nešiel.
So the chief is in command of all these operations?
You could say. I'd say you're looking at it all wrong, though.
How's that?
You ask who's in charge and who answers to who. Only this ain't some noble court. There was all sorts of gangs in Pribyslavitz, big and small. Robber barons who had their own brigades calling them my lord, and common footpads who hadn't a pot to piss in. Men came, men went. Lots of squabbles, the occasional murder. Old cronies and old rivals were meeting. You know what I mean?
I suppose so.
It was one big muddle. The main thing was nobody asked questions. I didn't give a damn who the chief was or what he had in mind or whether he had one ball or two. All I was interested in was the coin.
Uh-huh. How did you know about Pribyslavitz? Who took you there?
A fellow by the name of Moorcock. We met near Kuttenberg. I was robbing burghers who were fleeing the town from Sigismund's army. We got to talking and he told me about Pribyslavitz.
Why did you attack Merhoyed?
The chief himself gave us the order. I reckon he wanted to show the local lords he was nowhere near finished.
So he's planning more raids?
The chief's always planning something. Pribyslavitz was only the start.
So you knew the coin was counterfeit?
Course I did. I brought those groschen to Pribyslavitz, along with a few other things.
Did you? And where did the forgeries come from?
Like, where were they made? I don't know. Some merchant by the name of Menhart gave them to me. We used to meet at the charcoal piles near Rovna, by the crossroads there. As it happens, I'm supposed to be meeting him there about now.
So Menhart's waiting there?
Might be, might not. He could have heard what happened in Pribyslavitz and decided not to show.
You said you used to bring other things. What were they?
Letters. Menhart would give them to me for the chief. This time I was taking an answer back to Menhart too.
Have you still got that letter?
Aye. The yokels round here ain't got much interest in correspondence, apparently.
Give it to me then.
I'd be delighted.
And does this Menhart know where the coin comes from?
How should I know? To me, he's just another link in the chain. I deal with him, and I never ask who he deals with. Just like he knows nothing about me.
I see. So I suppose there's no point asking you if you know any more about him.
It'd be a waste of breath. All he did was give me the coin, and then we went our separate ways.
Who else knows about the money?
Apart from the chief, Menhart, Runt and me, there was a few others. The men got some real money too, with the false stuff. It'd be suspicious if they only had freshly minted coin.
What were the letters about?
If I knew how to read, I wouldn't be trusted to carry letters, would I? I took them from Menhart to the chief and back. That's all.
That's all I need to know for now.
For now, for the love of Christ, boy, don't let the executioner interrogate me. I've already told you everything I know.
That's for Sir Radzig to judge.
Henry, I think old Straw's come for the brigand.
Get back from that Eden, young fella!
But you can't kill me! Not just like that!
Shut the fuck up, you weasel, and keep it fucking shut! You don't even get a say!
Calm down, Straw. He won't escape justice. After all, he's...
Don't stand in my way, Melikar!
Let Henry decide. He's the one who saved his life.
Let's talk about it.
To hell with that! That horse'll kill my boy! He won't leave Merhoyed alive!
I've got no time for your drunken babbling, Straw. That bandit is going with me, and if you try to stop me, you'll get hurt. Is that clear?
So that's your justice, is it? This fucker killed my boy, and now you want to kill me instead of him? A fine fucking argument. You can all go to hell.
You'll learn what it is to suffer, you filthy dog.
Dobre. Ja chcel som riskovať to presvedčovanie, pretože ten prebyt byl len to. by sme to aj tak neúspeli, aj keď z nejakého dôvodu. To je 11-kové a on má len 10. Dobre. Sa mi zdá, že... Aj, ten list si môžeme prečítať, sa mi zdá. Hej. Well. Aké podali k nemocným? Však tam už všetci hento sú proti tomu daní, nie? Som to dal všetkým predsa. Ježišmaria, no. Tak asi tam idem zase, no. Keď mi nedáte na výber, no. Môžem si to len to, môžem to zase nechať tak, ale tak. Či to dáme všetkým pekne, neviem či len to. Či to kvôli tomu sa to nezapočítal, pretože toho typka som tam zmlátil. Ale tak čo už, no. Odpočatosť bude v prdeli na 50-ke. Taká vychcaná lečka tu na nás chcelo vytiahnuť, more. Kto tu ty vole tlačí do niečoho? Matej, ty vole, neviem či zdokol, alebo či čo je s ním. More. Spada uložiť. Ježišmaria, no. Ktorý bol povedal, že v GTA bude ťažké vyfotiť ženku, ako si v noci kupuje drogy. No. Dobre, tento asi nepríjma. Ten liek, takže fajné. Melichár.
Don't speak to me.
No, jemu asi ten liek nedáme, ja neviem.
Lord, please end this. Please. No more suffering.
No, dobre, tak ja neviem ako čo teraz mám. Ešte tu asi počkáme chvíľu. Neviem, kde je tu miesto, kde by sa dalo chrápať. Máme si papanicu, hlavne. No, a tu sa vychrápeme. Uvidíme, či nás nikto nevyženie z toho. Ale predpokladám, že hej.
Greetings, how...
No, to už asi len tom týpkovi mám dať, alebo čo?
Good day to you.
To len hento. Sú dedičania, ty kokos. OK. No dobre, viete čo, asi to na dneska teda tipnem. Hej, lebo ja neviem ako dlho bude trvať, než sa to zaregistruje, že už proste to. Už som všetkým dal, okrem teda toho týpka. Tak, ak sa vám teda streamec páčil, nezapomeňte zanechať lajkátor. Ak ste tu noví, dajte odber a zvonček, aby ste boli upozornení na nové videá a streamy. Ak ste nechceli tento streamec, tak samozrejme záznam tu bude, hej. Ktorý si môžete kedykoľvek pozrieť, ak teda no. Ak sa náhodou nestane nejaká blbosť, že mi zmažil kanál, alebo také nejaké blbosti, hej. No tak sa teda zatiaľ majte a uvidíme sa asi pri ďalšom let's play, alebo možno streame, záleží na tom, ako sa mi bude chcieť do toho. Tak sa teda zatiaľ majte a prajem pekný zvyšok vášho dňa.